What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something I haven't done in a long time. A Lego review. I know, crazy. And today we are reviewing one of the best sets that I think was absolutely worth it for a Lego review. We are reviewing what I like to call the Statue of Liberty set, as that is the name of, or the name the community has given for the Funkos set that I'm currently working on. I'm only missing one more piece as of the time of this video. So this set is called Spider-Man Final Battle. Obviously, this is recreating that final battle scene from Spider-Man No Way Home with all the villains. Sort of. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on in this set, and the total price you pay for this was 140 Canadian dollars, so convert that to whatever currency you're using. This was definitely the most hyped set of the year. Since this was reviewed in June, many people were instantly hooked onto it. This was a set that I was very invested into getting. So, without further ado, let's dive in and take a look at this set. And here is the box, and honestly, this is a beautiful looking box. You can see you got the artwork of all three Spider-Man on the side. That is a sight to see for sure. We got the movie logo here, and obviously at the bottom, we have the lineup of all the minifigures in there. Moving on the back here, you can see a kind of different setup going on here. You can see the cape is switched from Doctor Strange to Ned, showing you some of the additional play features that this set includes. Honestly, truth be told, I have been waiting a long time for Lego to do this set, and it is finally here. You can see I have laid out this set to be somewhat similar to what it looks like on the box art. Andrew saving MJ here, very big scene. At some points, I can notice that Lego is just trying to cut down the budget to make this set. I guess that's forgivable. The overall motto is basically the Statue of Liberty head, and is surrounded by scaffolding. Now obviously in the actual final battle scene, they're fighting over the entire Statue of Liberty statue. Lego kind of half designed it here. They put the head with the crown, and they have the scaffolding around it. So the playability is there. You can play with this set. Any kid can play with this set. It is designed for playing just as much as it is designed as a model to be put on the shelf. But you can do a lot of the scaffolding, as you can see. I'm able to dangle the Spider-Man holding onto the bars. I can attach Doc Ock's arms on it. And then also you can see there's a lot of these clear transparent tubes. And I guess the point of these pieces is to give the imagination of some of these characters that can flying. So it looks like they're in the air, as you can see with Electro here. And similar situation going on down here with Green Goblin. And most importantly, these little stands don't just have to be in one spot. Oh, there goes Electro. But these can be attached in multiple different points. But the box even shows these power generators, which can be detachable, by the way, so here they are. These also act as attaching points for these invisible tubes. Then you can have your character, like Electro here, fly not even on the Statue of Liberty. The power generators here, I guess I'll show you them first. There's two of them. They're detachable. They're attached on little clips, and you can put them pretty much anywhere on the model or have them act by themselves. They do serve a purpose of, I guess, just accessories on the side. Call it what you will, but as you can see, it's pretty much just a miniature model here. I've seen this printed pieces before. I feel like these are not new. These do use stickers, unfortunately, and I know not many Lego fans out there are big sticker people. I personally am not. I much prefer printed pieces, but nope, there are stickers in this set, and the power generator here is one of them. And it's pretty much the same thing with the other generator. So just two little accessories you could attach onto the model itself. Now, we're gonna slowly take apart the figure so I can actually show you the model in its full glory. So let's remove Green Goblin out of the way. And you can see some of the scaffolding here. Very straightforward build. Just lots of the, what I like to call these Sensei Wu staff pieces. And they just slap them together in a pattern, and then using a lot of these flat pieces to give your figure its walking space. There's a little bucket here, and It's a very subtle detail. When the 3 Spider-Men swing, they land on the ground and they face off against the villains. When the villains appear on the top of the statue, you'll notice on the side the lizard actually knocks over a bucket before stancing himself for battle. So I guess that's a nod to acknowledge the existence of the lizard. This is the tallest scaffolding, and that's because this houses the Doctor Strange portal, which also has a bunch of walking space. That's why you can see Ned is attached on the back there. It's kind of hard to show you it because the best angle is just from the back, and the front of it is kind of blocked off by the rest of the crown itself. And then we have, you know, a shorter scaffolding here. Got a little hammer attached onto the side. And as for the Statue of Liberty itself, you can see it uses a lot of the dark sand beige color. Yes, I get the Statue of Liberty has kind of like a bronze color, and they've kind of done that with and Funko has done that too with their Statue of Liberty set, where it's very gold. And honestly, the colors are kind of odd for what the actual statue is supposed to have, but I guess this was the best one it could go with, so I think it's okay. You'll also notice there's little residues of sand all around. You can see down here. Big chunk of sand at the bottom, actually, and residues all around it. And that is simply because that is LEGO's way of putting Sandman into this set. We do not have a Sandman minifigure, unfortunately. Inside the statue, not sure if you can pick it up, but you'll notice there's a lot of sand color pieces. And that's, I guess, where you'll see Sandman the most. So, in a way, Sandman's here. He's just not a figure. He's part of the model. He's part of the build. He's in the set. So, technically, you can say we're just missing the lizard. You notice there's also a camera on top of here. Not sure if that was acknowledged in the movie. I don't think they had a camera. They had the cures for sure to cure the villains, but I don't think a camera was involved. More stickers on I guess, the bars here. These act like as the supporting structures to hold the crown on an angle. The build design here, in terms of Lego, is okay. It's the best they could have done with minimal pieces and lots of stickers. This was probably the most tedious part of the build, just applying so many of these damn stickers. On the back here, you can see some of these, I guess, pillars, call it what you will. They're also not meant to be perfectly aligned, so there's still on an angle. It does give the design a little bit of flair going on. I also forgot to mention, we do also have an actual spiderweb piece here. It is very soft plastic. I actually never held, I don't think I've had these spiderweb pieces before. And it does have a cure. Now, as for the front of the Statue of Liberty face, you will notice something quite odd about it. Look at the eyes. It is made with sausages. Sausage pieces. That is LEGO's way to be creative with existing pieces so they don't have to use the budget to produce new pieces, which I guess it's all right. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not sure which side to lean towards more, but me personally, I guess it's okay. Now, this isn't like a UCS model. This isn't those architecture sets where I think LEGO has done a much bigger Statue of Liberty set in the past. But you keep that in mind, if they actually went to excruciating detail with new pieces, this set will cost a lot more than just $140, trust me. The top does have standing space. You can see I have Doctor Strange standing there, and there is studs up there, so there is a way you can attach minifigures on top of it. Just like how on the portal, there is space here. A little bit of a sand residue there. The Doctor Strange portal is actually very nice. I don't think we've actually gotten many sets that actually have a Doctor Strange portal build. It's just a very simple build. You're just using these round, transparent orange pieces to make basically what is a ring. Putting one up there, it makes sense because it was only really used for Doctor Strange. So, as for stickers, more stickers on the roof here. And this is a big piece purposely because you can open it up and go inside it. First play feature is this. You take it off, nice and simple. Here's the inside of the model, and you can see that is where Sandman's hand is. So there is a point in the final fight where Toby is confronting the Sandman, and he is inside the Statue of Liberty head, and Sandman's got him at that point. Toby is basically pulled down by Sandman and starts suffocating him in the sand. So I guess this is a way where you can recreate that scene. You can put the Toby Spider-Man figure in there, then recreate the scene. There is lots of space in there just for one figure, and I would honestly suggest putting Toby. The Sandman hand is detachable because, in case you didn't notice from the box art on the front, you can see the Sandman hand piece is put out on the outside, and Toby is actually fighting it. That's because the Sandman hand is very detachable, just like the power generators, and can be moved somewhere else. Very simple and straightforward build here for the hand, and you can put this hand anywhere. You can put it on the scaffolding here, just a point where there's a stud or a brick. There is one more play feature for this model, and that is you can open the back and boom, another Doctor Strange portal. And right behind there is a sticker, the biggest sticker of the set, revealing the Sanctum Sanctorum. Obviously, Lego has made a set for the Sanctum right there, but that is obviously just a sticker version of it. So if you have the Sanctum set, you could technically have your Doctor Strange walk through here and then swap sets and put out the Sanctum. So it works. It's a little subtle, minute detail, not movie accurate, but I welcome it. One last glance at the model. I think it's okay, truthfully speaking. If the budget was, I guess, slightly higher, I'd definitely use it for the figures. But I can see Lego did try to put some effort into making this Statue of Liberty model. The scaffolding actually looks decent. I'll give that to them. The stickers, give us burnt to pieces. Just print those exact stickers onto the pieces, then we don't have to suffer. Oh, there's more stickers down here, by the way, in case you're wondering. I also do like the inclusion of Sandman being integrated as part of the model, despite wanting to get an actual figure. At least Lego is creative with putting the Sandman character. I think it's a pass. I'm pretty sure majority of the people who are going to be buying this set are going to be here for the figures. So, with the model out of the way, let's dive in and take a look at the highly anticipated minifigures. Our first figure here is Doctor Strange. Now this Doctor Strange is nothing too new. We did get him before, and that was in the Multiverse of Madness set with the big octopus set. I like this Doctor Strange. Obviously the cape can be removed and given to Ned, but we're gonna keep it for Doctor Strange. And here's Doctor Strange's secondary face. It's kind of buried with the cape. He kind of looks like J. Jonah Jameson under there. He's got that firm expression, so you put the correct hair. Yeah, I can see the J. Jonah Jameson here. All right, next up we've got MJ, and this is where the first harsh criticism comes in. It is not accurate. Number one, her hair is not accurate. It's completely down, where obviously in the scene she has it all tied up. Secondly, the shirt she is wearing, or the outfit she's wearing, wrong color scheme. Now, the outfit she wears in the actual movie during that scene is like this dark red / purple-ish color with very similar patterns as this one. There is like a bunch of patterns going on the shirt, but definitely the color is not what it is right now on this figure. And honestly, I think this could have been easily fixable. It's not like Lego has to make a new piece from scratch. And here's MJ's secondary face. Kind of looks like just Zendaya being Zendaya. Next up, we've got Ned. Very similar situation going on here with Ned, just like MJ. Wrong shirt, but the hair is correct. So props to Lego for that. We'll give them that. But the shirt is definitely a shirt they pulled for some existing Lego City minifigure or something, because the outfit he's wearing, there is yellow. They got that part right. He does have yellow sleeves, but he's wearing this like his MIT jacket, I think. So there's blue. So he's wearing this like, yeah, yellow and blue jacket. So what Lego's done here is instead of blue, they've made it completely red, and they've included a white shirt underneath. Again, I feel like this could have been easily fixed. Here's Ned's alternate face, kind of a smug smile. Alright, Ned. Right, let's get into the Spider-Man. Our first Spider-Man here is obviously Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And the suit he's wearing here is his integrated suit. So it has the gold elements on his suit from obviously getting the nanotech suit back from Doc Ock integrated into his Far From Home suit. And I think we've gotten this figure before in the previous No Way Home sets. You will also notice with the other Spider-Man that the pants, or the legs, are half and half. And Lego did include the alternate headpieces for each of the Spider-Man, so I guess the hair is accurate? I think so, it looks close enough. And his actual face, I think we've gotten his face on other Spider-Man sets in the past, but I think the hairpiece that they've chosen for him is quite good. Here's his other face, a completely freaked out Tom Holland. Next up, the OG Spider-Man, the one who started it all, Tobey Maguire. Now, I did have an older Tobey Maguire Spider-Man set so long ago from 2002. I don't have it with me anymore, so this is technically the first time I got Tobey Spider-Man. I don't think Lego has changed too much from the original design to this figure. The only difference I can really see is the updated legs, because I'm pretty sure the new leg prints are very recent. Tobey though, yeah, about that. We went from a massive high with Andrew Garfield's face and hair to an all-time low with Tobey here. Now, this hairpiece is what I like to call the J hairpiece. If you know Jay from Ninjago, you will know that this was his hairstyle that he used to always rock. Tobey has very, very short hair in this movie. Secondly, his face doesn't really look like Tobey as well. I guess the face is... I feel like we've seen the face from somewhere. Why does his face look so familiar? I'm a little bit disappointed with what they've done with Tobey here. Here's the other Tobey face. Kind of looks like he just doesn't know what's going on. And finally, Peter 3, the Amazing Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. Now, similar to Tobey, I think Lego has pretty much kept the same design from the 2014 minifigure, and I was right. The legs are the exact same as Tobey's with the blue and red half and half prints. Obviously the spider symbol on their suits shows the difference. You can see each of them has their different Spider-Man logos on their suits. However, for Andrew Garfield's case here, he has the most accurate hair. Now I'm pretty sure this hairpiece has been taken from some rock star or band minifigure, but it works. It is the Andrew Garfield hairstyle. It fits. And his face, he has that smug face, kind of captures his personality of his Peter Parker quite well. I love Andrew's secondary face here. He just looks like that emoji. He doesn't know what to say. I like this one. Right, on with the villains. Starting off with Doc Ock. And I have the exact same criticism as MJ and Ned. This is not an accurate suit. Yes, I get it, we have a Doc Ock figure. After so many years, we should be grateful, blah, blah, blah. But this Doc Ock is the exact same Doc Ock from the 2002 set. He wears a dark green jacket in this movie. The face, I think it's the same as the original figure, but it is Doc Ock. It looks like Doc Ock. They've done it well. They've got the glasses and everything. Good. Hair, not so much. The arms are pretty straightforward. They just use these ratchet pieces to snap them together, so the arms are articulable on two joints on each arm, so you basically got like an elbow and then forearm. Now for Doc Ock, if he was gonna have a secondary face, and he does here, I would have thought it would have been a no glasses Doc Ock. You just see Alfred Molina's face. Nope, still has glasses. He just has an angry, frustrated, ready to fight expression on it, so that's the second face. Now Electro is a bit big. He is the biggest figure in the set, so I have to show him off a little bit differently. He also does not have a secondary face, which is disappointing because his primary face, you can see, is covered with that iconic Electro mask. So props to Lego for including that for accuracy's sake, but it would be nice if we got in a secondary face with just Jamie Foxx underneath. But I understand why, because this hairpiece doesn't exactly cover the entire back of the head pretty well, so it would look pretty weird. Now, the reason why the Electro is so big is because of these massive lightning bolts coming out of the back. You can see he's wearing this like fancy pack that I guess he uses to levitate himself, if you will. And these are just massive lightning bolt pieces, which I think are looking very, very nice. The only problem is it's causing a lot of weight on this character, so it's kind of hard to stand him up if you don't attach him onto a brick. You can see he's also shooting out some electricity from his hands. Just simply attach transparent clippers right there. And his overall outfit looks really, really nice. The hair could have been, I think, a different choice, just like Toby. And alongside the other villains, I think he'll look quite intimidating. So that's Electro. And last but definitely not the least, the most intimidating villain of this movie, Green Goblin. The glider is actually a pretty nice build. It follows the color scheme quite well. It also looks quite accurate. The wings are also retractable, so if you want the wings to be on a certain angle, you can do it easily. And overall, for a simple build like that, LEGO's done it pretty well. So they did a pretty good job of the glider here. And also you'll notice he's holding a pumpkin bomb, which is just basically a minifigure head with a green top. LEGO does give you 2 pieces in this set. I'm just giving him 1 because why would he dual wield bombs? It doesn't make sense. As for Green Goblin himself, listen, they got the hair right, they got the face right, they got the outfit right, in a way. However, there is a little too much green going on. His entire legs are all green, and just his sleeves are completely green. I guess that is to represent his armor. That is somewhat correct. I'm not saying it's completely wrong. In fact, I think they've done a really good job of the figure here. But there is too much green going on. A little bit more detailing would have been nice, especially on the legs. I don't know, give some texture to it, because we know he also has a lot of gray in his arm instead of just purple and green. Maybe slap on a little bit of gray or silver, and I feel like the figure will be a lot more colorful. He does have a second face, and that looks evil. That is evil Willem Dafoe right there. Also, a couple more things to show off. 1 extra pumpkin bomb, as I mentioned earlier, for Green Goblin. And this piece. It's not much, but it is a very important piece. After all, it is the spell box. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce the name of the box. And yes, all 5 sides of this cube involve stickers. Each and every piece you saw here was stickers slapped onto here. I'm going to tell you how tedious it was to put it on. And this piece is actually a Minecraft minifigure head. Also included are some of these web pieces you can attach to any of the Spider-Man. This is the biggest piece there is. It's like a big web. Then we have like a slightly smaller, almost medium-sized web here. So these are designed to attach on any of the Spider-Man. And this is probably the smallest piece. It's like a little a small strand of spider web being shot out. So yeah, lots of accessories to go with your figures here. The biggest criticism this set got was the inaccuracy on a lot of the figures. But other than that, I love the playability of the set. You can see you can dot your characters in so many different places. There's so many different places you can attach the invisible tubes to, as I mentioned. If we're talking about $140, I was honestly expecting it to be a little bigger than what the box was offering, but it's LEGO. I should be used to it at this point. As for the missing villains, I know Sandman is technically in this set. He's part of the build, but I feel like it would just been better if we got the Lizard and Sandman as well. And I know that might jack the price up to $150. So be it. I actually rather pay $150 to get Sandman and Lizard just for the completion of it. Because if you think about it, a minifigure is around $5, right? For those blind bags, it's $5 a pack. So, you're throwing Lizard, you're throwing Salmon. You put $10 on top of that, on top of the $140 price, there you go, $150. I honestly would not mind paying $150 just to get the full set here. Overall, I highly recommend this set. It is definitely worth the hype. All the main cast characters from Spider-Man No Way Home in one single LEGO set. Rounding it all together, what will be my total score? I'm gonna give it an 7.5 out of 10 for this set. With that being said, that is it for this LEGO review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have not done a LEGO review in so long. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more, and leave a comment. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.